Hey, what's going on, you guys? I'd like to welcome you guys to another DC TV Talk. No, the set's a little different. I was planning on going live tonight. Got tired and got late and all that, so I got to cancel that. But yeah, got DC TV Talk. We got the Flash and Arrow. I really fought with myself. Didn't know if I was gonna do these tonight, but main reason I said oh well because I did the other three CW shows this week. And even though neither one of these episodes had a lot of things going on, I think there are still small little things that happen in both of them that will have you thinking about, you know, uh, have bigger implications and ramifications later on. Yeah, I should say ramifications first. I'm talking about Arrow first. Arrow's season 8, of course, episode 5. We're at the halfway point of the final season of Arrow. Calm down, you guys. It's winding down. As much as I don't like to think about it too much, if I'm being honest. But anyway, the crew go over to Russia because that's where the guy. Of course, he's in Russia. You know why he's in Russia? Because we have to see Anatoly, one of the long standing characters in Arrow. Let's go link up with him in order to get this device that Diggs and Roy are going to go get to help them with the device to make the plutonium so they can fight the Monitor, which they still don't necessarily know if he's bad or not. Also, the Monitor pretty much knows all this is going on. How do you think your kids got to the past, Oliver? Come on now, you got to get some thinking done, okay? But either way it go, they go over there, and we have a fight club, okay? Never seen the movie Fight Club, you guys, but I'm assuming it's something like this where people are in this underground place fighting. So yeah, that's we get that. And we get some action between Oliver and Mia, and they end up getting captured, of course. The person they supposed to initially get the device from, he gets shot, blasted in front of everybody. Mia almost died twice in this episode. I don't know if anybody else realized, yeah, she almost got took out twice in this episode. It's going to be a sad day for Arrow. It's going to be a real sad day. And she realizes, hey, I can't, she in her mind, she comes to a realization. No, I don't want to say a realization. It's just some things happen and she realizes that hey, maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was. Every time I try to do something, I fail. I couldn't say Zoe, and then I couldn't ring the bell. It's something we've seen Arrow, Oliver do before, so it's man, she's not quite there. We had the training earlier. She's getting better. It's just, he's been doing it for a while, so it's hey, he's pretty much the best at what he does. Yeah, he's pretty much the best at what he does. So she's in a very tough situation trying to compare herself to him. But of course, they end up getting it. We have some cool fight scenes between father and daughter fight scenes. But on the other side, you have Dig, who's trying to bring Roy back because Roy's bloodlust is Dig found out that Roy never got his bloodlust under control. So he's hey, well, I ain't gonna say never got it under control, but it took him quite a while to get him under control. And so Dig thought hey man, let's get you back into the swing of things. Good idea. Laura finds out. Well, Laura's working with Lila, but Lila, she ends up getting snitching on Lila. Episode ends. Dig feelings hurt. Everybody's feeling hurt. They get some arrows, not some arrows, darts to the neck. Don't know who sent those darts, but I've said this before. The Monitor knows everything they're doing. He's setting them up to do things that they're doing. And so, thought it was a good episode. Like I said, this season has been really good. If he continues on this path, I've said this before, it's probably going to be my second favorite season, possibly my favorite season, because I've loved everything they've done so far. It made me care about characters I really didn't care about before. It's doing a lot of things very, very well. Speaking of the Monitor, though, on to the Flash where Nash is trying to break through this wall, and he need Allegra help, and he ends up telling that was the biggest thing that happened in the episode. We had the stuff with the what is his name? Charlie Cheddar Cheese Chuck, the guy with the metal powers that the Cecile was helping. That stuff, I didn't really get that. I mean, it might play a part later on, but I didn't really understand that whole thing. But like we have the Flash and Ralph and well, Ralph and Barry going on a mission on some James Bond type stuff. I'm assuming it's James Bond because that's what they made it out to be. I've never actually seen a James Bond film myself. Not really for your boy. But that's pretty much what that was about. And they just trying to find leads on Sue, and then they run into Ultraviolet. So like I said, that didn't really have a lot going for it. It was all right. It was decent. And I don't think it was bad by any means. It's just like it didn't have any big things going on other than the fact that Allegra now knows that Barry Allen is the Flash. She knows about the multiverse, doppelgangers, and all that. So I'm wondering, like, will she play a key factor going forward, like during Crisis? And like, also, why does Nash think that the monitors are false? Like false God or what? Like like the monitor can see. I don't want to, like, he's not like God and all that, but he's like a God, small G. Like he can see everything that he's doing. So it's gonna be very, very interesting to see when those two meet. Nash, meaning Nash and the monitor, because it's like, I've known you've been doing this entire time. You know how you talk. It's actually cool if I'm being real. So yeah, this week was pretty light for these two shows. Like both of them had just like pretty okay main storylines, but like the side pieces were the things you really had to look out for. With with Flash, it was the stuff with Allegra and Nash. And with Arrow, it was the stuff with Lila and Laura. So those were the big things from those two episodes, even though they had the smallest time. But you guys let me know what you thought about them down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.